After 10 years of Israeli blockade, Gaza is more crippled than ever, its people more desperate, and its leadership under pressure to change course. On Monday, Hamas announces a change in its founding charter, widely expected to remove some of its most controversial wording.
This is the message, actually, crystal clear to the people in the West, to the world community, that this is Hamas, and I think now they will say, now we can make business with the movement.
The organization was born in the chaos of the first Palestinian Intifada. But while the uprising seemed to spring up without warning, the seeds of Hamas, an acronym for Islamic Resistance Movement, had been patiently sown for decades. In particular by Sheikh Ahmed Yassin, an Islamic scholar who'd brought back with him from Egypt the political Islam of the Muslim Brotherhood. Yassin and other founders sought to define Hamas in opposition to the secular nationalism of Yasser Arafat's Palestine Liberation Organization and its most powerful faction, Fatah. Its actions in the 1990s, undermining PLO-Israeli negotiations with attacks on Israeli civilians, chimed with its founding charter, which called for the eradication of the State of Israel, with all Jews defined as enemies. For Israel and much of the international community, that put Hamas beyond the pale, but it won its support among many Palestinians, as did its long-term provision of medical, social and other aid to people who felt neglected by Fatah. And so it was that in Gaza, Hamas swept to victory in the elections of 2006, before chasing Fatah out of the territory 18 months later. But the responsibility of governing has been tough. Through the course of 3 major Israeli assaults on Gaza, killing at least 3,500 Palestinians, and year after year of siege, which has worsened the struggling economy. The new charter is seen by some as a gambit by Hamas's outgoing leader Khaled Meshaal to loosen the blockade, especially on the Egyptian border.
Hamas do not even want the Hamas people to look into this new document, because there are many radical elements within Hamas who do not like this moderation on the part of Hamas.
There's already been commentary in the Israeli media saying whatever the new language, Hamas will remain an anti-Semitic organization bent on Israel's destruction. While here in Gaza, with 2 million people dealing with daily poverty and power shortages, many here will wonder whether a new charter will really improve their lives. Harry Fawcett, Al Jazeera, Gaza.